What's up, YouTube? It's me, Winston, and welcome back to the Forex Genesis YouTube channel. I am basically going to be doing an update on my last video. In my last video, I talked about how I started a free trial on FTMO, and I just wanted to kind of go over my results. Unfortunately, I did not pass, so I will have to go back to the drawing board. With this challenge, I was using an expert advisor, and my expert advisor was programmed to risk 1% per trade, and my risk to reward was, I believe it was, actually I'll have to go back and look to give you an exact risk to reward ratio. But yeah, ultimately I did not pass the challenge with this EA, so I will be I won't be taking another challenge anytime soon. I'm going to be doing some revamping on my strategy and everything. But I'm going to go ahead and sign into the client area on FTMO, so that way we can kind of go over my results. Okay, so I am signed into my FTMO client area now. And as you can see right here in red, it says not passed. So I'm going to go ahead and go to metrics. Before I go any further, I actually wanted to clarify a couple of things from the last video. I know that I already clarified them in that video, but I only took 2 trades in the last video. So I did say originally that I took 3 trades because of the way that this graph was. I thought that number of trades on this day was 2, and then the number of trades on this day was 1. So I added the 1 plus the 2, but it was actually just 2 trades that day. And I did say that if my expert advisor lost 5 trades in a row, that I would automatically fail the challenge, but that wasn't the case either, because after doing the math, I could actually I could actually lose 10 trades because my expert advisor was risking 1% per trade. So that and this is actually 10%. The negative $5,000, that is actually 10%. So I could actually lose 10 trades in a row. But luckily, I only took 4. Like, the expert advisor only took 4 trades. So that was that. And let's go ahead and get into the metrics. So for this account, for the free trial, the profit is 5%. The goal is to get 5%, and the maximum loss is 10%. So that's that. And as you can see here, all 4 of my trades resulted in a loss. And let's see, status ended. Here's a summary of my account. So I did use the swing account type, and then I did use the MetaTrader 4, which is why I decided to use an expert advisor. I think on my next try, I may try to do some manual trades, or I might try to do a combination of both, because there was a point of time where the equity was a little bit higher. It didn't go above the 2,500, but it was a little bit higher, and I could have closed that trade and it wouldn't have been so bad. But my consistency score down here actually increased. I don't remember what it was in the last video, but I know that it was somewhere around this area. So my consistency score was increased. But this is actually not a part of the actual challenge. You don't have to get in the green area or the yellow area to pass the challenge. This is just, I guess, a score that is just for you to know where you stand on your consistency with trading. And then here the objectives. So 2-day minimum, I did pass that. Maximum daily loss, that was passed. And then maximum account loss was passed. I just was not able to hit that profit target, so that was not passing. And here go some stats. So average profit was 0, since I did not make any profit at all. None of my trades resulted in a profit. And then the average loss was that $497, which was $500, which was that 1% that I was talking about. and lot size. Oh, I guess this is the total amount of lots that I used. And here you can see all of my results, my daily summary. And here are the actual trades. So I did mention in my last video that I used expert advisor, and that initial expert advisor that I used, it stopped working. So let's see, this is the lot size that was used on the last expert advisor, and then all of my other expert advisors, or that the updated expert advisor used a larger lot size, but all of my trades still resulted in a 1% loss. So it didn't go below 1%, because that's the way that I programmed it. I'm gonna actually go ahead and go to my, actually I was gonna go to my FXbook. I'll talk about that in just a second, but I wanted to go ahead, I might not even be able to, let me see. I actually wanted to go ahead and give you what my ratio was, my risk to reward ratio, but I see that the stop loss and take profit quantities were cut off, and I'm not sure if I can actually click on them to show what they were. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and go to my FXbook. So here's my FXbook profile. I have two accounts on here. So this one is my Trader's Way account, and this actually stopped updating. So this account was in profit. Well, it actually still is in profit, and the last track record that was recorded was October 4th, 23. I was up almost 10%, but now my account is not at that 10% anymore. I took a few losses. And then here is my actual FTMO account, the free trial. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on that. And this is my profile, by the way, so you can see my picture up here. This is the old picture, but my picture and then some of my info. I will go ahead and put a link to this below the video in the description. But let's go ahead and go to the FTMO free challenge, and I want to go ahead and go to the trading history. Oh, there's an ad, Forex.com. So I am gonna go to my trading history. Let's see, where is that? Oh, right here, history. So I'll just go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and do the risk to reward on the initial expert advisor first. So let me bring up my calculator. Okay, so I had to figure out how to do this. I was actually making it a lot more complicated than what I thought. So here you can see the stop loss that was set, and then the take profit in pips. It didn't actually show the price. But basically for the initial expert advisor, it said that the take profit was 75, and then the stop loss was 30. So 75 divided into 30. The risk to reward on that one was 1 and 2.5. So for every trade, I risked 1% to gain a reward of 2.5%. So that was the initial expert advisor, and then after I updated it, the take profit was set to 90, and the stop loss was 18. So the risk to reward on that one was 1 to 5. So for every trade, I risked 1%, and my reward to gain was 5%. So that was that. And I also made this public, so if you go onto my profile, you can actually see this graph, and you can see all of the information from this free trial account on the FTMO challenge. I guess at the very bottom it shows some other systems by me. So yeah, that is pretty much a summary of my FTMO free challenge. So I will go ahead and link all of this information below. Here is also my MQL5 profile. I've been trying to stay consistent with trying to post on here as well. As you can see, I have some things that I posted down here, my strategy tester report, and I actually have some friends. So yeah, just go ahead and check out some of my profiles and stay tuned.